welcome. I'm Joni Martin. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Southwest Wisconsin. And today I'm inviting you into my scrapping space to share an easy gift card holder. It's the holidays here. We're checking things off our Christmas list, and gift cards, we have a number of those. Our nieces and nephews are at that age where they're married and have their first home, and Menards gift cards are high on their list, or Home Depot. So a gift card holder is just kind of ups your game a little bit. So today I'm going to show you how to use the Stampin' Up! Note cards and envelopes to make a great gift card. This is the gift card I'm going to show you how to make today. Isn't that pretty? We have a little pocket on the inside for your gift or cash and a place to write a note. Now, as I said, I'm using our note cards from Stampin' Up! To make them. And they come with the card and the envelope. In the current catalog, you can find them on page 137. And note cards and envelopes come in very vanilla or basic white. And you get 20 cards and 20 envelopes. So, yeah, it's a pretty good deal. Before I show you how to make that, I just want to take a second and talk about using scored paper. So scored means that there's a line so you know where to fold, and it makes your paper easier to fold. And this line, I'm going to try to hold it so you can see. The line looks like it's going in, like this way. And this line, I'm sorry, my lighting here makes it hard, is what we call the mountain, because you can kind of see the line come up like where it made the score mark. And I think your first thought is, well, I want to fold in where the line's going down. You actually want to fold where the line is coming up, where we call the mountain. So we'll fold that. My supplies today, besides my note cards, are 2 pieces of cardstock. For this card, I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. And I have a piece that's 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. A piece that's 2 by 4 3/4. I have print paper. I'm falling in love with this Christmas paper. I keep pulling it out to use for other projects. And you can find the actual papers I'm using and that on a blog post underneath this video. But I have print paper that's 3 by 4 1/2, a little piece that's 1 by 4 3/4, and a piece that's 2 by 5 1/4. As you can see, it doesn't use much print paper. So this is also a great project to use up some of those scraps. I also have a piece of ribbon that's 6 inches long. And I have just an embellishment to add to the ribbon. I'm using a wooden textural element, but there's all kinds of things. You could, stamp a little greeting, do whatever you want. Okay, let's make this. The first thing we're going to do is, it comes with a matching envelope, and we're going to cover that envelope flap. This is a great gift card, and we don't want to deliver it in a naked envelope. So, and this is also a size you can mail. So we're going to fold the envelope flap back, and we're going to attach this strip to the envelope flap. A quick tip: if you're gluing 2 pieces of paper together, you always put glue on the smaller piece, meaning my envelope flap is smaller than the piece I'm attaching it to. So I'm going to put glue on the envelope flap. I like to use the multi-purpose glue for that, because you want to get a thin stream all the way around. And if your green glue is behaving like mine does sometimes, there we go, it just needs a little encouragement. So there we go. And I'm going to push that extra to the inside because I don't want it kind of coming off the side. But I do want to get glue all the way around the outside. When you're covering an envelope flap, you don't want to leave a gap there because the postal machine can catch it. And it's not pretty. So then I'm going to push that against there. And we're just going to set that aside. We'll come back to that. Now, we're going to attach our print pieces to our cardstock pieces. So this is going to be the front of my card, and this is the mat. You can use the green glue. I'm going to grab our tape runner. I like using Snail Plus. For this, use whatever adhesive you're most comfortable with. And just a little bit. This is really strong. And I'm just going to center this. There. Now this is our inside pocket, and I'm just bringing some of the print from the front to the inside. You can put it wherever you want. I'm going to put it kind of close to the top. I think you'll be surprised how quickly these come together. And you know, at this time of year at the holidays, when you're trying to get lots of things done, a quick and easy project is just what you need. Now, this doesn't have to be just for the holidays. This is adorable, made up in, a baby print or wedding paper to match a card you're doing. There's lots of uses you could do this for. I just did one for some friends who moved back to our area. It's kind of a welcome home. Then I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to run it along here. Depending on the kind of ribbon you're using, for example, I made one with a snowflake. And this ribbon, which is this beautiful mesh, it's hard to get adhesive underneath, so we just attached adhesive to the back. This is the project we did in class. This is a beautiful ribbon, and it will be easy to attach, so I'm going to grab my favorite tear and tape, and I'm going to put adhesive at both the top and the bottom of the ribbon, just because it's so wide. It isn't hard to adhere, and you probably could just do one piece. Now, when you're attaching tear and tape to ribbon, it holds ribbon beautifully, but it wants to grab the fibers in the ribbon, and sometimes it's hard to pull up. So what you want to do is, I'm using the end of my Take Your Pick tool. You could use the handle of your snips or whatever, and I'm just rubbing on it. I'm causing friction, which causes heat, and heat helps release that adhesive. Look how easy that's going to come up for me. I'm going to do the same on the other one, just like so. It doesn't take much, but otherwise it can be kind of a bear to pull up. It doesn't want to always come. It likes to catch those fibers. There we go. I'm not sure I could craft without my Take Your Pick tool. Then we're going to peel those off, just like so. And then I'm going to use my grid paper so I have it somewhat straight. It's handcrafted. It doesn't have to be perfect, guys, but just somewhat. And I think I want it about 3/4 of an inch from the bottom. So what I'm doing is I'm moving this piece 3 squares down, and I'm using this dark solid line as my guide to add my ribbon. And then it's about 3/4 down. This is just going to get wrapped to the back. And now we're ready to attach it to the front of our note card. Again, such an easy project. Okay, so this is going to go here, like so. Doesn't that look pretty? Then this on the inside, and you could make it slightly longer. I made it so it just kind of centered right there. If you wanted to go all the way across, you could. You have plenty of room to add cash, gift card, whatever. Now the trick for this is we want to put adhesive on the bottom and the sides, not on the top. So on the sides, and I put this tear and tape pretty close to the edge. And then before I add it to the bottom, let's turn it over. Yep, this is the bottom. And you know what, if I put it on this side, we could put it that way. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but all right. And this is going to go here, like so. Now we're going to remove that tear and tape, just like that. If you're making a number of these, it wouldn't take long at all. You could cut all your pieces. And when you get that many note cards and envelopes, you could make a lot of these. Okay. Then I'm just going to line this up kind of centered at the bottom there. So now I have a place to put my, as you can tell, pretty wide, a place to put my gift card. I can write a note up here. All I'm going to do is, to finish it off, is I'm going to add something to here. And as I said, I had these little wood textural elements. I could stamp a greeting like the one I did for our friends. I put welcome and put a little, stamped item there. Make it your own. These are so easy to personalize and so easy to make. And I'm going to use green glue to attach this. It's flat. It mails pretty good. There we go. And that's just going to sit there. How easy is that? Now, remember our envelope flap? We're going to come back and just trim around here. And if you didn't have ribbon, you could take another scrap of the back of this paper. See those stripes that go across? you could just make a strip of paper along there. This is a really flexible project. There we go. Okay guys, look what I did. I wasn't paying attention, and I have it so you can see the white. That happens to you. Just kind of angle your scissors down and trim it. I was not paying attention. Does that happen to you when you craft? Yeah. Okay, so there is our gift card holder. As I said, in class we did one with the pretty snowflake paper from Gnomes. And we also did one with the candy cane. And I want to show you this one because it also works if you open it sideways, and you can write the note this way. So there's your easy peasy gift card holder made with note cards from Stampin' Up. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked what you saw, please hit like, and I'd love if you subscribe, share with friends. If you're a paper crafter, you probably have other paper crafting friends, and we always love learning about new YouTube people to watch. Have a great day. Until next time, take care, stay well, and keep creating. It's good for you.